Coming up, the Duke of Edinburgh is transferred to another hospital for further treatment.
The Lunchtime News with Lucrezia Millarini.
Good afternoon. The Duke of Edinburgh is said to be comfortable and responding to treatment after being transferred to a second hospital in central London. Prince Philip, who is 99 years old, was moved to St Bartholomew's earlier today, where he will remain until at least the end of the week. He's now been in hospital for 2 weeks, being treated for an infection. The Duke will now also undergo testing for a pre-existing heart condition. With the latest, here is our royal editor, Chris Shipp. Well, let's go live now to our reporter, Martha Fairley, who is at the hospital where the Duke is now being treated. Martha, what is the latest from there? Well, our royal editor, Chris Shipp, joins me now for the family.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm no medic, but you don't move somebody who's 99 years of age, who's just spent the last 13 nights in hospital without good reason. Now, clearly, there was some concern in my report a little while ago. He was treated for a heart condition back in 2011. But the reason why he was initially...
Stay here, because meanwhile, in America, a short clip of the interview Harry and Meghan have done with Oprah was played overnight. Here it is.
You also told Tom Bradby in that big interview they did on the Africa tour something not dissimilar as well. Look, this is a big interview coming up this weekend. It's all about Oprah's questions, but have a watch. It's rather perhaps suggesting that Meghan's got a lot more to say. They're just not telling us yet. So there we go. You said some pretty big...
Chris, thank you. The hunt is still on to find someone in England who has been infected with a variant of coronavirus first found in Brazil. They are one of 6 cases of the P1 variant found in the UK last month. The search comes as doctors start to invite those aged over 60 for their first vaccinations. Still to come. But first, having proven he is not one to give up without a fight, Donald Trump has hinted that he might run again for president in 2024. In his first speech since he left office, the former president criticised his successor, Joe Biden, saying US policy had gone from America first to America last. Well, our US correspondent, Emma Murphy, was there. Now, how much of your weekly food shop ends up in the bin? Well, it might be more than you think, and it's having a damaging effect on our planet. On average, what can we do to stop throwing away so much? Well, joining us now is TV chef, author and Great British Baker. Wales has become the first of the UK nations to make it illegal to smoke on hospital, school grounds And finally, there was no red carpet or TV cameras greeting the stars of TV and film at this year's Golden Globe Awards. Instead, just the shag pile in their own living rooms and the glare of their laptops. Nevertheless, the celebrities glammed up for the virtual event, which saw The Crown sweep the board and a host of British stars also win big, though the ceremony wasn't without its own controversy, as Sally Biddulph reports. A reminder of our top stories this lunchtime. The Duke of Edinburgh has been transferred to another hospital for further treatment. Prince Philip. And that is all this lunchtime. Mary will be here with the ITV Evening News at 6:30. The news where you are follows the national weather. But for now, from everyone here on the Lunchtime team, bye-bye. Hello again. Now the main stories in London. Travelling around the capital will cost us more from today after the Mayor increased fares in line with a nationwide rise. Transport for London has also begun enforcing a new lorry safety scheme from today aimed to cut deaths on the capital's roads. All HGV. Londoners are being reminded to follow the rules after thousands of people flocked to the parks over the weekend, despite the Big Issue says it's provided more than £1 million in support to its sellers since the start of the pandemic. It's launched. All right, let's take a look at the weather now. Here's Sally. Well, coming up on the show tonight at 6. And we'll see what Leroy himself made of that speech when we talk to him on tonight's programme. But until then, that is it from us. Have a great afternoon. Bye-bye.